I was never a sick person. I never had allergies. I would never get hit by bad flus or colds or nothing. So anything out of the normal, like, I would sometimes just ignore almost, because I felt, oh, I'm always healthy, so this will work its way out. I was diagnosed with a very rare form of sarcoma. My doctor and I kind of had, the talk about prognosis and lifespan and all that stuff. And I learned that there's a good chance that, this is going to kill me, that I will lose this fight, and it may happen sooner than we thought. I was at work, and my desk at work was a little low. And I got into the habit of, when you sit back at your desk, you would kind of like put your knee up and your knee hits the desk. And I started to feel a bruise. So I just automatically assumed, oh, it's probably because I'm leaning against my desk so often. And the bruise never went away, and I never saw a bruise. Afterwards, I started getting these shooting pains going down my leg. And as the day went on, it got worse, to the point where I couldn't even really weight bear. So I went to this walk-in clinic, and the doctor hardly examined me. Just watched me walk up and down the hall and said, "You have a shin splint." And I didn't even know what a shin splint was. But I thought, oh, okay, because I trusted the doctor. He gave me a prescription for Vicodin, told me to ice it, sent me on my way. And I remember leaving thinking to myself, he didn't even order an x-ray. How does he know, like, there's no fracture? And in my mind, I thought, well, I don't care what it is as long as the pain goes away, which eventually it did. And then in July, my knee just blew up. I had to take the shoes off, and I blamed the shoes. So I went to an orthopedic doctor, and he did an x-ray right there in the office. He saw a shadow, sent me for an MRI just to get a clearer picture, and that's when they discovered the tumor. Going to a doctor's appointment is a blip in your day. It's 1 or 2 hours out of your day. If it ends up being nothing, awesome, celebrate. If it ends up being something, celebrate that too, because then you just caught something, hopefully early on, and you could get it taken care of. You just have to kind of force yourself, or just tell yourself, this doctor is here to help me. He's heard it all. I'm not going to shock him today, and just kind of, it's like jumping into, a cold pool or something. You just have to do it. The one big thing that I've learned over the last 6 years during this cancer journey of mine is questions. It doesn't matter if it's a big question, small question, ask it. Anytime I think of a question, I put it into my notes app, because I know I'm going to have my phone with me that day. So when I see the doctor, I whip out my phone and I make sure that we cover every question that I've thought of between visits. I'll even make notes on like symptoms, and I think it helps the doctor too to hear kind of where your thoughts are. I don't want people to look at me and think cancer. Cancer is an illness I have. It's not me. So I try very hard to, always present myself as just Deena. I still wanted to go to opening day for the Yankees on Monday.